Somebody says, check censored men on Twitter. Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Check censored men. Okay. Okay, is it this? Let me see. Is he explaining it in a video or what? Like, tell me, what is he doing? How does he explain it? Is this? Let me see. Hey, by the way, this might be politically motivated, but I do actually think they gotta have a snitch in this. Like, what I mean by snitch, like there gotta be some people who are cooperating, right? It just can't be he said, she said. Like, that would be utterly ridiculous, right? And I see somebody said, yo, he's been held, or the detainment keeps getting extended because he's a flight risk. Well, no, they're detaining him because they need more time to investigate. Yeah, it's probably partly because he's a flight risk that they're probably, going to try to make sure they can keep him somewhere in custody. But to keep them locked up where they're at, or maybe they don't do house arrest. I don't know. Young boy's kicking in like a mansion, nigga, like just having a time of his fucking life. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all keep talking about places like Romania, my nigga. Like, young boy is on motherfucking house arrest, kicking his feet up, nigga. Like, young boy is chilling. You feel me? Go to Romania and be in a cell with roaches, or sit in America and be in a mansion in Salt Lake City. And young boy's charged. These niggas not even charged. That's what I'm thinking too, right? You need to, like, what would take, all right, yo, we think they did something, right? This is how this country works. Hey, we think they did something. We need time to investigate, but we don't want them fucking around with the investigation or leaving. Let's lock them up. Let's detain them. 30 days, I think, is wild. Okay, cool, you've detained them. Number one, they don't care if these people have jobs. You're fucking up their livelihood. You're fucking up with, like, 30 days, people, like, they not seeing their family, all type of stuff. Cool. You lock them up. Now when you lock them up, after 30 days, if you didn't come back with nothing else, you came back, you have the same amount of info as you had 30 days ago, I would think a judge would be like, bruv, we can't tell you when to end your investigation, but let that nigga be free, okay? That's why I have to think every time they're extending it, right? That just makes sense, right? So I'm thinking every time they're extending it, the prosecutor's coming back to say, yo, yeah, no, we went into the house and we took the computers, and then on one of the computers, we actually have like a ledger where he was like, he was like, docking money from the girls or hiding it or not paying them at all. Then we found like this one secret video where he's shouting at one of the girls who happened to be a victim, and yo, this and third, and it gotta be some shit like that. Okay, all right. Now, listen, I'm a Matrix guy myself. Like, what I mean by Matrix, I do believe, like, there are levels of power and control, and, the people at the real top of the world, okay, I'm not saying I believe in Illuminati or whatever, like y'all love to call it, but I do believe the most powerful people in the world usually know that their power is continued by keeping people below them, and also preventing other people from overthrow them. That's kind of simple, right? And if you want to call that the Matrix, cool, right? Again, there's always a popular saying, like, yeah, it's great to think that everybody could be millionaires, but if everybody quit their jobs to try to be an entrepreneur, and now you don't have nobody working at Walmart, there's no more janitors, there's no more garbage men, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, the world would be in shambles. You get me? So, a lot of times you find the people who are really in control try to give coping mechanisms for the people who are basic, if you want to call them drones, to give them hope of, hey, if you keep doing the same thing repetitively, you're at one point going to break this cycle, if you get what I mean, right? And if you want to call that the Matrix, cool. The only thing I would say here, though, is I'm struggling to figure out the angle with Tate and Romania. I'm struggling. And what I mean by that is, what does Romania gain from, because I hear people say, oh, they're jealous of the Tate brothers. It's a country. Who's jealous? Are we saying Is it the prime minister or the president? Is it the people in politics? Is it just some local cops? And then we hear, well, they want to steal their stuff. Now, I don't know how this kind of works in Romania, so I'm kind of guessing. But is the detective going to be driving this Rolls Royce? Is who's going to be driving the Bugatti? Like, who's going to be doing that? I don't know. Like, you got to give me a little bit more for me to be like, oh shit, this is a political play right here. Now, I see some people say New World Order. I don't think what Tate was saying was a threat to Romania's way of life or existence. If anything, and that's why I kind of understood when he said, you don't want to come to the U.S., because what he's preaching has been probably most damaging in the West. It's been most damaging because it's going against the whole feminization of men, the pussification of men. You know, he's telling men stop being bitches, stop like thinking you gotta like, yo, be a man. And like in countries like the US, they're telling the men you could be a bitch. Like that's pretty much what's happening. So I'm wondering, why would Romania feel so like, oh, we got to get rid of this guy? Because it's not like he's like, I mean, yes, has he said Romania is corrupt? Yeah, cool. But he hasn't had a message that was going against Romania. Let me ask you guys this question too as well. And tell me if the question just doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. Sometimes this whole Tate thing, like, and I love Tate, but I do feel like sometimes maybe I don't know something that's going on. You get what I mean? Like, because some things just wouldn't make sense too. Like, even with them seizing the cars, apparently they didn't seize, that's what I'm hearing. They didn't seize the Bugatti. That's what I'm hearing? This might be false. I don't know. They said they didn't seize the Bugatti because they flew the Bugatti out the country. And then I always thought to myself, like, who the fuck just, I mean, he's super rich, but who the fuck just goes to another country and bring your car from your, like, nigga, I would just rent a car. He would, like, bring his car with him. I don't know, my nigga. Like, this shit might be some really deeper than rap shit. I really don't fucking know, dog.
Let's see part 4 as we go.
All right. Let me see what this guy was talking
Saying this all along, there is zero actual.
All right, man. I am. All right. All right, man. Holy. I miss Tate though, man. My boy was giving the gospel when he was out here. They said go down on his Twitter till you find a tweet regarding 6 DCOT prosecutors. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let me see. What are y'all talking about? Like, what date is it on? The persecution. Right. I don't know. Hear the truth about Tate. Wait, so I'm trying to get this straight. So she's the woman that they claim they trying to lock them up for? I think they said it's 6 victims, and they're saying she's one of them, but she's over here pretty much saying they ain't do nothing, right? I ain't gonna lie, man. What type of dick was Tristan or my nigga Andrew slanging on her, man? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Is shit like, is chicks like this that make y'all niggas want to move to Romania, right? Man, these bitches in America, bruh, they will sell you out, nigga. Nigga, you catch a parking ticket, they sell you out, nigga. They'll sell you out for little or nothing, nigga. Nigga, she's over here. They said in a hypothetical world, what would you need to see for you to believe that nigga guilty? Can't show me a motherfucking thing. This is a loyal chick right here, man. They don't make him like this. They don't make him like this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You need a girl like this. This chick right here, W side. This is a W side chick, bro. Damn. Somebody said, hey, Kizzle, get a passport, bro. Nah. Man, y'all different. All right, cool. Anyway,